The clock is ticking down, and we turn our attention to two individual track finals now, both involving world-class women. The first comes over 1,500 meters. Hassan against Kipyegon against Laura Muir. This could be good. Sifan Hassan can already lay claim to being Athlete of the Year. She's won the Diamond Trophies over the 1,500 and the 5,000. World record 5K on the road, world record 1 mile on the track, and she's become the 10,000 meter world champion here already. That's Nikki Hiltz on the inside, the Pan American champion. Arafi of Morocco made the final here as she did in the 8, so too Nanyondo. Faith Kipyegon in only her 5th race of the season. She's won everything she's entered so far. She's the Olympic champion and the defending world champion, coming back from maternity leave. Julian, area record for the United States. Laura Muir, 5 times a European champion, yet to deliver a global medal. Is this her chance? She was 4th in London. Sifan Hassan, the newly crowned world champion over 10,000 meters, the fastest woman in the world this year over the 1,500. She's bidding for an unprecedented double. Chiara McGeehan, European bronze in 2019. Sergei, world indoor bronze 3 years ago. Fell in the semi-finals 2 years ago. She's got one better here this time. Jenny Simpson, world champion in Daegu. Silver medals in Moscow and 2 years ago in London. One of the most experienced 1,500 meter runners there's ever been. Winnie Chebet, another African representative there for Kenya. She's the African champion. And Gabriella Debus-Stafford, national record holder for Canada, 2nd in the Birmingham Diamond League. She's now in the sub-4 club. This could be a very, very special race. No man or woman in World Championship or Olympic history has ever won a 10,000 and a 1,500 in the same race. Can Hassan do it, or will she be denied? The final of the women's 1,500 meters begins. So much intrigue with this one. Faith Kipyegon, the defending champion, running behind her compatriot Winnie Chebet. Kipyegon has barely raced since having her baby. She says the late nature of these World Championships is like a gift from God, and she feels ready. Sifan Hassan towards the back, the 10,000 meter champion. Laura Muir, the 3rd fastest in the world this year, still agonisingly short of a global medal after 5 European crowns, indoor and out. Jenny Meadows, former world indoor and outdoor medalist over 800 metres. This race has everything.
It does. If you look at the statistics of all the women, they've got some fantastic personal bests. I just didn't know how this race was going to unfold. It went off pretty pedestrian, and I think this is a dominant lead now by Hassan. She's actually just signalled to one of the athletes behind her, come on, let's speed it up. But 63.5 seconds, that's sub-4 minute pace.
Well, this would begin to stretch them out, and it's doing so at the moment. Laura Muir beginning to work her way through on the outside. It's Hassan from Sergei. Kipyegon, the defending champion. Winnie Chebet, the African champion, paying closer attention to Hassan at the front. She's already raced 6¼ miles to take the 10,000 meter title, Hassan. Her range is unprecedented. We're watching something very, very special potentially here. The defending champion in 2nd, Sergei 3rd. Simpson, the former world champion, coming wide on the outside. The Americans have got great representation here, and no move yet from Laura Muir, who's halfway down the pack.
Yeah, Sifan Hassan's tactic is clear. Maybe because she now has stepped up in those distances, she may not actually think she's got enough speed to kick. She's ran 2 world championships where she's run the last 800 metres in a 1:57 clocking. Maybe now she thinks she has to take it hard, and Kipyegon's there, they're all there, and I'm just watching Laura Muir just come in now into around about 5th position, taking closer order.
Well, Sifan Hassan has turned herself into the pacemaker for this race. One by one, they're dropping off the back, but the big names are still right there. Hassan leads, the fastest woman in the world this year over this distance. Faith Kipyegon, the defending champion, is second. This is smart running from Great Britain's Laura Muir. At the moment, she's in second. And remember, no British woman has ever won this title. They take the bell in the final of the women's 1500 metres. Sifan Hassan, the 10,000 metre champion, is pouring on the pace. And Faith Kipyegon is beginning to have to work very hard here. Sege is in third. Kipyegon trying to come wide on the outside. But look at this acceleration from Sifan Hassan. This is incredible. She's going away from the Olympic champion, the defending world champion. Laura Muir in third, Sege in fourth. She's streaking away here from a world-class field. Faith Kipyegon is desperately giving chase. But we're watching something very, very special here in the Khalifa International Stadium. Never in the history of the World Championships, never in the history of the Olympic Games have we seen a man or woman win the 10,000 metres and the 1500. And it's going to be just outside the world record. Kipyegon takes the silver, Sege the bronze, 3:51.96. It's one of the fastest times we've ever seen. It's a championship record, and she's done a double that many people, that most people thought would always remain impossible. She's won the 6-mile race in old-fashioned money, the 1-mile race in old-fashioned money. The 10,000 metre champion is the 1500 metre champion, and that is success on an unprecedented level. We have seen history in Doha tonight.
History in Doha tonight we have. And I'm just looking at those times. The first 4 times, they'll all be national records. We've never seen a race like this before. 3:51.95. Hassan arrived in shape. She would not have done the 1500 metres if she didn't think that she could win it. But for me, it was that third lap that was so significant. She clocked a 61 seconds and then she sped up. Just looking at Kipyegon there. She's ran a 3:54 and bits. She's ran a personal best and national record. But she got beat by 3 seconds.
The way she accelerated over the last 700 metres was mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. She tore a world-class field to pieces. Faith Kipyegon, national record. Sege of Ethiopia, personal best. Houlihan came home for 4th, area record. Laura Muir, season's best. Debut Stafford smashed her own national record, the Canadian, in 6th. And a massive PB for Winnie Chebet, who was only 7th and ran 3:58.
The strength in depth of that race was absolutely phenomenal. Look at Hassan here. Kipyegon has done really well to pull away from the rest of the field to secure that silver. But Hassan is still going away at this point. She's looking round. I don't think she can believe that it's been this easy in the end. We've had some fantastic head-to-heads. We've had some world records, we've had some national records. But for me, this competition is edging it over all of the rest. To have so many national records and some of the fastest times in the history of the event, wow.
Sifan Hassan produces the 6th fastest time in history and a championship record. Faith Kipyegon, the 11th fastest time ever seen and a national record for the silver, and Doha, an enormous personal best for the bronze. That was a 1500 metres to end them all.